All right, let's write an example of a UGC script right from scratch. So here I'll use this Varicose veins cream. So a basic cream for varicose veins, nothing too special, some ingredients here and there. Also helps with edema, which is leg swelling and leg pain. So first, what you would usually do is do some basic research. But since it's a UGC script, most of the time you can also get away with AI writing an effective and compelling, like a high converting script without doing much research, because AI does it for you automatically. So let's see what it turns out without doing any like additional research. So I provided this engineering prompt. Now let's provide the product info. So copy paste everything from here. Then say I've attached the product info for our creamy pure varicose veins cream. So target audience are older women with varicose veins primarily, also edema and leg pain. The main pain point is varicose embarrassment, being scared to wear clothes that show off their legs, and then also the pain and discomfort that comes with it. Now I will ask to generate an outline. These are all prompts from one of the lessons, by the way, on the UGC script, lesson 16, I believe. Now it gave me like a complete outline, so I will use it in my next prompt. Please start now, and then it will begin writing, starting with 3 hooks. So here it says like it provides 3 hooks. It says I'll proceed with writing the full script using hook version 1. But the other hooks we can still keep in mind. So let's see what it says. It looks pretty short. Let's see how many words, 200 words, that's good. That's more than enough. So let's say this is our primarily hook. So after 6 years of hiding my legs, I finally wore shorts today, and I literally cried in my fitting room. If you've been struggling with varicose veins, you need to share this. Listen, if you've given up on wearing dresses because of varicose veins, stop scrolling right now. I found something that actually works, and I have the picture to prove it. You know those compression stockings that are supposed to help with varicose veins? Yeah, I threw mine away last week because I found something that actually works. Of these ones, I would say this is my favorite one that I would use as the main one. Then you say, look, I know how it feels. The constant leg pain, the swelling, having to plan your entire wardrobe around hiding your legs. I spent thousands on compression stockings, laser treatments, everything. Nothing worked. Then my dermatologist actually recommended this cream called Cream Pure. I know, another cream, right? But here's the thing, it's clinically tested, and it has this special red vine leaf extract that's proven to help with veins. I almost didn't try because honestly, I was tired of wasting money, but I have this 90-day guarantee, so I figured, what did I have to lose? You guys, the results are insane. After about 8 weeks, not only did the veins start looking lighter, but the swelling and pain gone. I would change it was gone, like completely gone. Show before and after. I know this sounds dramatic, but yesterday I went shopping and bought shorts for the first time in 2008 since 2019, and I actually wore them in public. The link is in my bio. If you want to check it out. They have that 90-day guarantee, so you can really give it a fair shot. But don't wait too long. My sister tried to order last week and they were sold out. So overall, it's a solid script. I would only comment on, expand on the ingredient. So I would say prompt, continue by writing 2 to 5 sentences explaining in a simple way how it works to reduce varicose veins, the mechanism behind it, and how it's different from other creams they've tried. So once you have that, I think it's a pretty solid script. So then my dermatologist actually recommend. It continues with the same thing, but here's the thing. Okay, I changed this, but here's what makes this one different. It has this powerful ingredient called red vine leaf extract that actually strengthens your vein walls and improves circulation. Plus, it has horse chestnut that helps reduce swelling and that heavy achy feeling. It is discovering of the problem like other creams. It's actually working with your body to improve the condition in your veins. So it didn't explain how, it explained what. You explained what it does. You didn't explain the how. So I would continue the sentence below in 1 to 2 sentences explaining what happens in the body that leads to achieving this benefit after application. And then I insert the sentence. All right, so when you apply it, these natural compounds get absorbed and help repair the tiny valves in your veins that become weak over time. You know, the ones that are supposed to keep the blood flowing in the right direction. This helps ensure that pulling of blood that causes the bulging and swelling we see with varicose veins. So plus it has horse chestnut that helps reduce the swelling and a heavy achy feeling. So overall, right now I think it's a lot better. So it hooks with the lead, it grabs the attention with the hook, continues with the lead of like identifying and being relatable, like solutions they've tried, but then like dermatologists actually tried. I would change this to something different because I think like mostly like professionals wouldn't recommend like this, like a product from the e-commerce store. Usually they like recommend something from the pharmacy. So I would change this to like then my best friend. I would say just like best friend actually recommended this cream called Cream Pure, or even you can add you can change this to like friend, but add some credibility to it. So like my friend that is the same age but looks like 10 years younger than me. Change the dermatologist to something less professional, but still with credibility, like my friend who is the same age but looks 10 years younger, or like has legs of someone who's 25 years younger. So then I saw my neighbor Susan using it, the one whose legs literally look 20 years younger than mine, even though we're the same age. Like usually you wouldn't see your neighbor using a varicose vein cream, so I would say no, say friend. All right, let's see how it fits. Then my friend Sarah showed me this cream called Cream Pure, and I'm not exaggerating. Her legs look 20 years younger than mine, even though we're the same age. And yeah, that's it. Overall, a pretty good UGC